Action!
Greetings, Nimrods. So here's my Valmet 12 gauge over under shotgun. I've had this for about 12 years. I bought this after I was shooting for probably 2 years, and I had been using my side by side, a little cheap Savage side by side, to shoot skeet, and that's a challenge with a light little gun like that. So I bought this in hopes of becoming a better skeet shooter, and it does work. It worked well for me. But I've since moved on to 870s and a couple other side by side. So this gun gets basically guest use. When Bubba Alamo comes up, I usually let him shoot this if he doesn't have one of his guns. And now Frog is getting big enough to shoot this 12 gauge, so he's sort of taken over the reins, and he likes it, which is a great thing. So we're looking forward to having him shoot some sporting clays and maybe some skeet with his old man. So a couple features on this gun we'd like to talk about. So the model number there is 412S. I'm not sure what the S stands for. It's a Valmet made in Finland. And here's that safety. It is an automatic safety, so when you open the gun, it turns on. And then there are fired barrel indicators on there as well, so you can tell if the barrel's been fired or not. It doesn't tell you whether there's a shell or not, but it tells you whether the pin's been fired. We open this up here, and it's an interesting action. It's the same action as you'd see in a Krieghoff K80 or a Remington 3200, which are both high-end guns that cost many thousands of dollars more than this cost me, because this did not even cost me $1,000. It does have selective ejectors, which is awfully nice. They pop out those shells with gusto, so if someone's giving you bad advice behind you and you're getting annoyed, you can always pop them with a couple empty hulls. It also has the barrel selection on the trigger. The choke tubes that came with this, obviously they had a problem. I'm the second owner of this gun, I'm assuming. I bought it used. The bottom barrel is rethreaded for Briley thin wall choke tubes. So that was a surprise when I bought this, that I had to buy two different kinds of choke tubes if I wanted to change out choke tubes, which I did. So that was a surprise. What else? I did add a 16-ounce mercury recoil suppressor, or whatever you want to call it. It's basically a little cylinder with mercury in it, and it greatly reduces the recoil on this. One of the reasons we reload is so that we can make soft shooting shells, which we do. And between that and that mercury recoil reducer, this thing is very mild to shoot, much less so than most of my 20 gauge or all my 20 gauge guns. So hope you like it, folks. Happy hunting, Nimrods.